We're down at 20.
Let's go into the Battle of the Birds.
God.
Eagles-Falcons. This is a game. You talk about a grinder of a football game. An absolute dude. Because I'll bring the Dan Campbell quotes into it. Like, this is a kneecap biter. This is a scrappy football game. Because like you always mention it, and I love to watch these football games where
they're fun.
Defensive, grindy football game. And you get it week one again.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy putting into the Falcons saying they actually play a really well defensive game, but they show up for this game for some reason. But, I mean, there's a lot of faces that have gone, since the last time this team played, or even because the last 3 games, you can look at it against the Eagles and Falcons, it's been the same exact game. Same exact game. With 2 of the same turnouts where the Falcons didn't convert on the last play of the game to win, and then finally on the third time they do convert on like a 4th and 2 and Julio takes it to the house. Then they almost blew it. But I'm still expecting the same low scoring, grindy game, like 2 offenses. I think we have the upper hand because of Matt, first of all, at the end of the day. And I'm ready to see, I think Dean Pease is going to be much more aggressive in the pass, creating pressure. So if you can disrupt Jalen Hurts early, because you guys still remember he's a young quarterback, make him uncomfortable, then you got a shot. Same thing for the Eagles. You should be licking your chops whenever you see the Falcons at line. I mean, Fletcher Cox is going to have to go up against Jalen Mayfield, a rookie, so he should have a field day.
So yeah, one of the points you brought up is definitely one of my main points, right? Like Eagles O-line against Falcons D-line. 2 groups that last year just struggled. And 2 groups that have some hope. I think the Eagles O-line has a little bit more hope just because they get like a whole new slew of guys back off of injury and a lot of them proven. And I like Landon Dickerson a lot, so I think he's gonna be a phenomenal player. But even on the Falcons defensive line, right? There's some hope. You got a new defensive coordinator.
You got some pieces.
Yeah, you guys had one of your draft picks has apparently been looking pretty good up front.
Yeah, the kid from Notre Dame.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I like that guy coming out. He was what is his name?
It's so I can't pronounce.
Yeah,
it.
it's tough to pronounce. Yeah, I thought he was he's an interior guy, right?
No, he rushes from the outside.
He's going from the outside? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I'm pretty sure I like the 91 on Notre Dame. I'm pretty sure he was. The one thing there's 2 things I don't like about this for the Falcons. First off is Kendall Sheffield I saw just got put on IR today, which really sucks because I think that Kendall Sheffield is a very underrated, good little corner piece that can play on both the outside and the slot and would have been really good this year, especially not having to be the number 1 corner because you kind of figure you have that in A.J. Terrell. That's what you drafted him to be. The other reason I like it is we still don't know what the hell we're going to get out of the Falcons run game, and that's kind of like my second point. Are the Falcons ever going to be able to run the ball again?
I don't know.
Once Shanahan left, it's been non-existent. And really non-existent.
Especially under Dirk.
I don't even know the last time a Falcons running back has rushed for over 100 yards.
Gurley did it once last year.
Yeah, I figured Gurley did do it once, but it probably wasn't very pretty.
I think he did it against the Panthers or the Lions. One of those 2 teams. We lost either way, but I mean, yeah, I'm on the same boat. Listen, I like Mike Davis because he's a cheap little running back you can pick up, and he's a proven. He's kind of more of a vet now. He's proven himself. He had a really good year, but also that was a different system. Still don't know how Arthur Smith's. His calling with Derrick Henry last year, of course, tremendous. Last 3 years he's been there was amazing to see, but he doesn't have Derrick Henry, and he doesn't have that O line. The O line is just not as good. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. And to bring up the secondary with Kendall Sheffield, yeah, that's a big miss because, Isaiah Oliver's already one of the worst corners in the league. Dude sucks. And also, like, the secondary is completely new. Like, pretty much, safeties are completely new. You're starting a rookie and Richie Grant. I like him, but again, how fat is he going to make an immediate impact? I don't know. And then you're starting Jalen Hawkins. I think that's his name. Like, he's shown at times he's been good, but at the end of the day, is this the guy? Like, you
It's
don't
a
know.
rookie secondary, and that's a secondary that's been known to give up free touchdowns under not Dan Campbell. What's your coach's name? That's not the DC. Dan Quinn. There it is. I got the Dan
Quinn?
right. Um,
Other than that, I want to see Kyle Pitts. I mean,
Kyle Pitts. That he's obviously going to be interesting. I want to see if Kyle Pitts can open up the field for the run game a little bit. Just because he is such a mismatch hazard, you always got to have an eye on him. And lastly, like, I know that Jalen Hurts is a really popular quarterback start right now, because JT writes the start him, sit him. So if you're interested in that, check it out on thirdtone.com. And I know that Jalen Hurts is like a big start right now. Falcons defense, they suck. Dude, I am not confident in Jalen Hurts starting this week. I understand that the Falcons defense is young and a lot of people think they suck and he could go off, but dude, I know Dean Pease, and Dean Pease I think is going to confuse the shit out of him because dude, Dean Pease has some of the best defensive design I've ever seen. Some of that stuff that he did with the Titans a couple years ago was awesome. Really, really, really awesome. Really creative stuff. And I am not so sure that Jalen Hurts is going to go in there and have the field day that people are thinking. I don't know. It could happen. Maybe they just don't have an answer for Devontae Smith, or they don't have an answer for the tight ends. But if I'm going to pick an offense to go off, it's going to be the Falcons. It's not going to be the Eagles.
Yeah, you would think so, but it is Falcons football.
It's Falcons football.
I would, the game's at home. Right? I'm right about that. That's why we're favored in this. Yeah. So, like, they're going to be up. Grady Jarrett should have, he should be able to do his thing. I think the X factor in the D line is still Dante Fowler. Am I going to get Dante Fowler from the Rams, or am I going to get Dante Fowler from last year? He can't stay on the field and just basically was a blocking dummy,
I think I'd hit an under in this game. I think I would. Mm-hmm. I think I'm confident. Like, the more I'm thinking about it, and I do think that Jalen Hurts is going to get off to us. I'm just scared because Dean Pease is, dude, those defenses are awesome. And I hope that people tune into that game.